Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another reading of my book, Kids on a Case, The Case of the 10 Grand Kidnapping, read by my son. We'll be reading chapter 4 this time around. And that chapter is called The Big Lead. And without further ado, we'll get my son to read to you.
Sergeant McLean stormed into Chief Girl's office, obviously angry. They were all right when the SWAT
SWAT, yes.
didn't notice any sign of anyone. Someone crept to the door, almost failing to the top of the staircase, falling because the wood is so rotted. He just turned on the knob and the door opened. They have checked this place and found no one inside. We've collected evidence and we could, but didn't find much. There were plenty of signs that they had been in here. No clues they might have hidden next. Chief Goodall shook his head, obviously disappointed. So close, yet so far. Any fingerprints? McLean sat down and put the fingerprint results on his desk. Yeah, 4 sets. One specialized, the other was a mystery set from the house, and 2 new sets. One was Clay Sparrow, 5. He spent 5 years in prison for armed robbery. Goodall looked at the picture. It's a big jump from armed to robbery kidnapping. Thank you, Lily. She was about to leave when Jerry Milligan, one of the undercover officers, burst into the room excitedly. Corporal Hadley was radioed in. He and Hewitt found our van. This was abandoned in the north of town. It's not right in this case, so he's requesting that someone from the case comes to check it out. He's already calling a tow truck to bring the van to the impound lot. That means you won't have to go far. Chief Goodall jumped excitedly. Apparently a break. Lily, you and Thompson go there and check it out. Thanks, Jerry. I quickly exited the room, followed closely by Lily. Officer Thompson, could we have some Could we ask you some questions? Corey asked innocently, giving a sweet look. Officer Thompson was a policeman investigating the kidnapping. He was standing next to his car in the police station parking lot. When he saw the look, he rolled his eyes. At 6 feet tall, he hovered above the girls. What are you girls up to? Nothing, we're just curious about something, Laverne said in a sweet angel voice. I guess we could answer a few questions. What do you want to know about? A few questions about Kim's disappearance, Corey piped up. I see. I guess I can still tell a few harmless questions, but if you get in too deep, I'll
end the conversation.
You got that? He asked, staring at them, waiting for an answer. He was fairly new to the force, only 25, and it was his first big case. We understand, officer. They both chimed in unison. What is that?
Unison.
What's that mean?
At the same time.
All right, then, shoot away, he said, leaning against his car. This might be harder than I thought, Laverne pondered. Have you got any suspects in Kim's kidnapping? Corey asked. If I do, I should be behind bars. And if I do, they should be behind bars. If I do, I am not allowed to tell you who they are. They answered sternly. As he ran his free hand through his short blonde hair. All right, well, we heard something at the about the ransom. Is that right? Laverne asked. Did you know? Well, it wasn't on the news or posters. So where the H? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, Laverne interrupted. Well, where did you hear that? Corey lifted her head smugly. We don't tell you if you talk to us like that. Miss Thompson started to leave. Then our conversation is over. Wait, Corey we're just being smart. He can tell you where we heard about the ransom. Laverne quickly shouted, giving Corey an angry glare. He stopped and turned around, looking at them both suspiciously. Where'd you hear about the ransom? We will tell you when you tell us how much Kim is for, Corey said. We're trying to make a deal. I guess it won't hurt to tell. But if you leak this out to the news, I will arrest you kids. The ransom was for 10 grand, and don't tell Chief Goodall I told you. When he downed his coffee, 10 grand? It must be them. They heard about the ransom when a friend of ours overheard a couple of people talking outside of a house. Now, Mr. Mockington told our class it suspected it was about Kim, but we weren't sure. Laverne shouted excitedly. Where's this location? Yes, pointing out a notepad and throwing his paper coffee cup into a gray metal garbage can. Give me an address and a quick description. So our girls gave what they had been asked for. Sorry, girls, but we just raided that place this morning. After we traced some call to the location, found evidence that someone had been there, but you'll have find no clues and indicated where they are going. If you ask your friend to come here and give us a statement, sure, although it might be a while before he can get here. Where was it? Corey said, does this friend have a name? You might not want us to give you his name, but I assure you within the next few days you will hear from him, Corey said. Thompson's partner, Lily McLennan, walked up and Thompson said, I have to get to work now. So run along to make sure your friend contacts us. And he got into his car and his partner and backed out of the driveway. Rival chunks crushed against the pavement as he went. It's them. Tyler was right. Tyler was right. You have to tell Mary, Corey shouted excitedly. Laverne radioed Mary with the news, and Mary radioed us. Who's Mary?
One of the girls.
Yeah, I answered. I just got the call. It's them, all right? Mary said excitedly. It looks like they've pulled out. The radio fuzzed a little. What does it mean for a radio to fuzz?
Just means it's like crackling. Because it's a greater distance.
I've heard that on walkie-talkies.
Yes.
I know they said they had. What now? She whined. I don't know. All of us are going inside except Ching. What we will proceed as if we were still here, I said. The radio fuzzed a little bit more. Be careful, all right? Don't worry, we will. Over and out. Over and out, she returned. I handed the walkie-talkie to Ching. I looked at the house from behind the lilacs. The low, dark green leaves giving us the cover we needed. There still had been no movement. I signaled for the creep forward. Gulping nervously, I crawled forward. If Mom knew I was doing this, she would kill me for sure. I watched as Dave and George disappeared around the back. Then Kurt and I crouched over and went slowly up the steps. The steps were made of really old wood that looked rotten. There was a moldy smell that made me nervous about waking up. There was the stairs creaking and moldy smell that made me nervous about walking up each step. The stairs creaked in argument to our combining weight. It was about to open the door when landing underneath me cracked, and I felt myself start to fall.